Hello, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Life Collected, and I'm Chris from Life Collected. I guess that seems to work out, right? Anyways, today I have a mega comic book opening. I got four different ones to open. I got all kinds of different ones. So, we're gonna go ahead and open it up first. So this one is from the Autonomous Collective, and I've bought from him a couple times before, and this one is number 4 in Snow White and the Zombie Apocalypse. Da 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 da! As you can see, a very bloody cover. I mean, look, that guy is just covered in cover here. I'll take him out of the plastic there so we can really get a good look at him. Alright, so this is the Zombie Apocalypse there. you can tell, huh? Ooh, I got glare on my thing today. I got a lot of natural light in my room, so. But there we go. This is Snow White Zombie Apocalypse, also known as SWZA. He'll put it in there a lot of times. SWZA. What's very cool is this. SW is one of the coolest kids in the indie scene. It's a fun, compelling blend of everything we loved growing up. Fairy tales with magic, wizards, along with Sunday morning kung fu, and a mishmash of monster movie moments. It's survival horror and Hollywood romance. The people who made this book love what they are doing, and it shows on every page. Oh, that's nice. Nice little quote from that part. And I'll give you a little preview here. I mean, let's not do that page, huh? But there we go. This is the first page. Just kind of giving you a preview of what it all looks like, you know. Great graphics in here. Here we go. Alright, let's give you a good look at some of the pages there. So look at that. I mean, you get a lot of blood, you get a lot of guts, a lot of gore, a lot of big splash pages, you know. And then this was from Kickstarter. It's in the back there, you can see. I'm sure I'm somewheres in here. I don't feel like looking it up, but I'm somewheres in there. And then in the back, also had a postcard or two. This one's like a little tarot card. So the back of it just has like a tarot card kind of feel. And this one is the devil. Isn't that cool? And then this one is another one that was kind of interesting. This is, I believe, from the last comic. The guy actually burst out of the chest of another person. Poof! And you see bursting out of the chest. And this is actually a little postcard. Can you imagine sending that through the mail? Granted, I'm not going to because, as you can see, it's actually signed. So, I mean, you know, not really meant to be sent through the mail. And then this one actually has a gold signature on it there. You can kind of see it right there. A gold signature. So that's always lovely. I always love, I'm going to keep buying more of the Snow White Zombie Apocalypse. It's very good. If you haven't read it, it's really good. And also Scout Comics, one of the ones I'm like very much involved. I love buying their stuff. Their stuff's really, it's like the next Marvel, DC, Image type people is like Scout Comics is the next hot comic book people. And what they do is they find these kind of people on Kickstarter and then give them a major distribution. Actually, like now you can get that in a comic shop, you know? So good. So I'm a really big fan of theirs. Love that business model of finding the small guy and giving him a big voice, you know? Next one. This one might not be appropriate for all children. This one is from Fried Comics. And why I say that is because it is the man with the metal dick. And he literally has a metal dick. Look, it's the man with the metal dick. Here's the name of it. And he actually has a metal dick. Isn't that hilarious? Obviously a parody of the man with the golden gun from James Bond. And this one, of course, you know, got tons of hot ladies all over it and all of that. And then the back of it does have, oh, that's nice, a little certificate of authenticity. Because this was a limited edition, and this is technically the World War B #2. And so I'll again open it up and show you what's inside of it. This is from a company called Fried Comics. Oh, isn't that cute? Look at the back of it. Burp. And that's again from Fried Comics. And then we'll go ahead and open this one up and show you some of the pages. So, you know, you're getting... I love digital comics for this kind of thing. Like, see, like you got blood kind of going all over the page. You know, much more, a little bit more dynamic than some of the stuff we're getting from DC and some of the stuff we're getting from other people, you know? And of course, with a certain level of inappropriateness to it. My kind of comic. If this isn't your kind of comic, maybe not be the place for you. I'll tell you this, I might end up being the most popular YouTuber just because the stuff that I'm into is a little bit lewd, a little bit funny. But you know, that's the future. It's like, I've realized throughout my life that some of these people that want you to only button up and only, you know, we should all wear suits and ties, they're also hiding lots of things, okay? So I'd rather be out in the open about it and be like, yeah, I'm into dick. You know what I mean? Than hiding it. So, the other two that I got, these are actually 1 and 2, like volume 1 and 2. And I missed out the original Kickstarter and was like so mad at myself. I was like, oh, how did I miss the original Kickstarter of this? And it is because it is now like a legendary book. And this is Black. Have you guys read this? This is from Black Mask. And it is an amazing, amazing book. I've actually read some of it already, like a little bit of it. And literally what I thought is so cool is whole comic in black and white. Okay, so as you're scrolling through all the comic in black and white. And then I believe it's like we get to like pages every once in a while and like the beginning chapters have like a red to them. But it's all black and white throughout. I mean, there are, you know, pages of action and fighting. And there are pages of just like dialogue on dialogue, you know? And so, you know, it's a good comic. It's a good mix of, you know, the action scenes and, you know, the actual talking and everything. And if you are curious, it's in a world that already hates and fear them. What if only black people had superpowers? Yeah. Yeah. The premise, I always love this. The premise alone is insane. It's like, what if black people had superpowers and no one else did? Ah! That would be crazy. So, that was the first chapter. And of course, if black people have something, then you know... Oh, backwards. You know, white people are going to have to say something about that shit. Look at that. So this second volume is called White. First one called Black, second one called White. And I believe this one also is, yeah. See, still all in black and white. The whole book, all in black and white. And this is basically like, it's been 3 years since the world learned that only black people have superpowers. And what, you know, what happens? What happens? How does the world reenact? And of course what happens is, a flippin' white guy named The Man, I mean, subtlety is not in this book. He's called The Man, and yeah, he's basically being like, I'm going to take over and I'm going to control all these black people, and black people are like, no you're not. No you're not. We are done with that shit. Like, we're done being controlled by people. And so there you go. This is done by Black Mask. Let me see if I can get myself there. Done by Black Mask, and this is black and white. And I am so happy about it. Black and white. Hell, I'm so happy about this. This is what I've been waiting for a little while. I mean, I'm going to crack into these books, and I mean, that's a nice thick, you know, volume 1, volume 2 there. These ones, you know, I get every once in a while, and it's like, okay, cool. But, I mean, this thing's only like 20 pages long, so I'm going to be done with it in 5 minutes, you know? Whereas, like, at least I'll get a chunk out of these. I may take these on the, you know, it's November for me, so I might take these on a plane next month and read them while I'm, you know, ooh, excuse me. I'll read them while I'm on the plane next month and, you know, get my black and my white on. Isn't that so cool? Even the covers just look so cool. And the concept's so crazy. Only black people have superpowers, and it's like, what do you do? And white supremacists are like, still exist in this world. They very much still exist, and they're very much not happy about it. So, you know, it's really, really good. And the creator, I cannot say enough. You got Smith up there, the third, and then I believe, I don't know how to say that other one. Ooh, yeah. Not the slightest clue how to say that name. I'm from Virginia. If your last name isn't Smith or like, something from Jamestown, I ain't gonna know it. But I'm gonna try to learn. You can't be a redneck your whole life. Isn't that cool? So these are my 2 new books, full volumes, and then The Man with the Metal Dick from Fried Comics, and from Autonomous Collective, we have Snow White, Zombie Apocalypse. And so that was my mega opening of 4 different little ones here. Hopefully it didn't take too long, but hopefully you guys found something new that you like. And if not, I also have one more thing. My truth for today is I've switched my internet. Have you guys tried the new T-Mobile internet? I did. It's $50 a month with auto pay, and I'm getting 60 up and 60 down. My previous one was the CenturyLink. I was getting 1 up and 1 down for $55 a month. So I was paying $5 more and getting 6,000% less. So yeah, I don't lag anymore. And my videos, when I first uploaded my first video, took a day and a half to upload. My recent video took about 7 minutes. I think that's a pretty marked improvement. So my truth for today is don't stick with your internet provider just because it's been a year or 2. These mega corporations don't care about you. You better switch. And right now, T-Mobile's the next hot one, and whenever the next hot one comes out, I'll be switching to that one too. But anyways, that's my truth for today. Remember that you can always switch to another company, and when you do find good companies though, keep supporting them. Keep on that Kickstarter. Keep going, buying these ones from like Black Mass. That's a major company that's, in comic book stores, and I'm helping to support them. And it's one of those things is they can help support me eventually in the future too by providing unique content. Just by making a comic book that's not the same as every other one. This is not Batman vs. Superman again. This is a race issue. This is something that is in our news, is in everything. So it's very current issues. It's very much, of the time. And so it's just important to read. It's not just like, comic books can be fun. Everything, all this shit can be fun. But every once in a while, you gotta have a meaning. You gotta have a message behind the madness. Anyways, bye y'all. Have a good day. Hope your week's good. Hope your month's good. Bye-bye.